What's happening, folks? Gerald here, aka JFro90, coming at you with another reaction, a special Janet Jackson reaction, and we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of The Velvet Rope, released October 7th, 1997, and today is, at the time of filming, it's October 7th, 2022. It's in the midnight hour. I'm going to be going live later in the day, just for an hour and just to hang and play some of my favorite songs from the Velvet Rope. I absolutely invite you guys to join me. So it'll be 5 my time on West Coast time, and that'll be 8 p.m. in the East Coast. But anyway, I'm going to be doing the 2 songs that are one's a B-side and one's a bonus track. And the B-side is what we're going to start with. It's the song Accept Me. Both of these songs I never had in HD, and this is included in the new edition of the album. And these are the things that make me the most excited about this release, because I've only had this song in the bootleg or download versions for years, and now it's official. It's officially on streaming, and I love it for both of these songs, because these are both great songs. So Accept Me was also a B-side on her single Every Time, and I know it was on the soundtrack for the movie Down in the Delta, directed by Maya Angelou, starring Alfre Woodard. I've always loved that song. I always had a real soft spot in my heart for that song, because, and I can relate to it, but it also has that groove thing to it that I love, that late 90s groove thing, but it also kind of reminds me of like That's the Way Love Goes type vibe, but a little bit later. I love it. And it's such a positive song too. So anyway, it's funny, I always relate the song too, where it's like, it seems like it could be a Moesha theme song, actually. So anyway, let's get to this, because I actually haven't heard this in a few years. And like I said, starting with Accept Me. Before I do, I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, though. And now, without further ado, first up, this is Janet Jackson, Accept Me. Sounds so good. Wait, we just got, this sounds so clear and so enhanced, and just everything sounds beautiful and perfect and has a great flow to, it's how it should be. I love it. And yeah, this is why it really excites me. So it has me really excited for God's Stepchild too. But yes, you know, I'm picking up on that. I never noticed, it's like a reggae feel to it that I never really paid attention to. Like I said, it's been a little minute too since I heard it, so back to it. bridge. Hang on. Ah, wait. That bridge was always my favorite part, and when I think of this song, that bridge is what comes to mind first. It's like it's a good earworm. The whole chorus is an earworm, but that bridge, I love it. I love it. Sounds so good. Shout out for the HD sound. Man, that sounds so good. I've never heard it sound like that. So this is what excites me. This is what excites me. This is why I love when these kind of re-releases happen, is that I know they're gonna enhance everything that we hear. So it's like, yeah, I never heard the song sound so pure and clear and just love it, love it. So coming up next, this is a bonus track off of the Velvet Rope, and again, I've only known it through bootlegs. Basically, this will be the first time hearing it crystal clear and all beautiful and remastered and whatnot. This one, and in general, I haven't heard this one too much. This is a very special song, though. I can absolutely relate to this. This song is one of those songs that, just like Mariah Carey's Outside, very much speaks to the kid in me, that what I dealt with in me being a weirdo. And the title alone, I love it. God's Stepchild. God's Stepchild. And to me, I never understood why this wasn't a release on the regular Velvet Rope. One thing I'm looking forward to with listening to it on here is it's an orchestra song. This is a grand song. This is an orchestra song. This is the choir song. Janet don't have very many choir songs, you know, but this is special. This is a special song, and I'm excited to hear it all beautifully digitally enhanced. So let's get to it. This is Janet Jackson with God's Stepchild.
Got a story for you about a little friend. Never felt good enough, had a heart to mend. Never felt pretty, learned to just pretend. Wish someone had listened for her silent cries of pain. Maybe I'm the lucky one, maybe the forgotten one, maybe, but I know I'm not God's stepchild.
Come on. Take it there.
Didn't want
Sing it, Janet.
I know I'm the lucky one. I know I'm a special one.
Sing it.
I know that God does not have a extension.
My girl said, I know I'm the lucky one. I know I'm the special one. And I know that God does not have a stepchild. I love it. I love it. Words to live by. Words to live by. This album, I swear, is something. How deep and how personal she was willing to go with this album. And it's funny, people, it opened the doors for a lot of artists to do this at her level. Like, she really went there on topics for this album that many at her level did not at all before, and everything. And you know, I love that she really took an artistic risk with this album, and 25 years later it completely paid off. It completely paid off. You know, her 3 albums prior to this, Control, Rhythm Nation, and Janet, they did a very good job of laying the groundwork of her talents. Basically, the music production, the producing, the writing, the singing, the music videos, the visuals, and all that. But this album here, is where she went deep. She went all the way in and basically exposed that just because you're a celebrity, just because you're rich, just because you're famous, just because you're from a rich and famous family, does not equate to happiness, does not equate to perfection, you know? And that's so real. And I think is Janet's most endearing feature to this day is she very much works on a level that's about self-care, and that it's universal. It's universal. Janet's consistent message is about loving yourself and loving each other. Again, my thing, take care of yourself and each other. I feel like that's been an endearing quality to Janet's music for the last 40 years. 40 years ago is when her first album came out in 1982. And 25 years ago is where she is here. Hope you all join me for my live later to talk more like this about the Velvet Rope project and all the fun stuff. That's in, again, that's going to be 5 p.m. West Coast U.S. time and 8 p.m. East Coast U.S. time. I think the 30s, 5:30 and 8:30 actually. I gonna always prefer to do the 30s. Instead of 5 o'clock feels so up, it's 4:50. So I prefer 30s with doing my live. So anyway, hope you all can join me. And I hope you all enjoyed these reactions, you know, and check out the special edition of the Velvet Rope yourself. It's available on all the streaming platforms. Buy it on iTunes and all that. Buy it up. It's available everywhere. And yeah, let's talk about this stuff. Let's talk about these songs and their specialness, you know. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. If you would like to follow me on social media, that's in the description below. If you'd like to tip me, sponsor a request, or just plain donate, that's in the description below as well. If we're lucky, the video might get a heart thing that makes it easy to do that. And then also in the description below, then you're going to see my Patreon, and on Patreon you're going to get early access to videos like these and Patreon only videos like these. I'm very big on pushing tipping, because not just for myself but for all. I think it should be a habit with YouTube now that it's a thing with YouTube. If you can do it, I suggest you do it with all the YouTubers you love, because this is a lot. so we appreciate the extra love, speaking on behalf of all of us. So if you can do it and we can receive it, it's appreciated. And then just lastly, thank you to each and every one of you for even pushing play on this video. It all means a lot. It all goes a long way. And beyond everything else, please take care of yourselves and each other.
I can feel with everything that I want. You're my sweet love. Right with me, bang. If you can feel pain, gone, you get what you want. I can leave you with everything that I wanted.